What's up everyone? As we head to the next eviction of Big Brother 27, Vince and Morgan continue to get closer and closer, whispering soft I love yous to one another. Yeah, I wish I was joking. I'm not. We've got some things to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Right before we get started, if you are new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm here every single day for the rest of the season, breaking down everything you need to know about what's going on inside that crazy house. I've also got amazing race coverage coming up very soon. I'm currently covering the challenge, and I can officially announce today that I will be covering the next season of Survivor. Survivor 49 begins in a few weeks' time, and if you want to see my coverage on that, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm also going to ask you all to hit the like button. It takes all of 0.2 seconds just to click that little thumbs up down there, and every single one helps me more than you even know as a smaller content creator. And one more thing, folks, I do put a lot of time and effort into delivering you guys these updates, so if you feel like buying me a coffee or supporting me in any way, shape or form, then please consider leaving a super thanks in the comment section below or hitting up my PayPal link in the description. But without further ado, let's get to the update. Hi gang, come on in, grab a seat, sit down. We are in the backstretch of the game right now, and you know, I'd be lying to y'all if I told you today that there are a lot of things to update from the house, because there isn't. So we need to make today better in some way, shape or form, and I figured doing that through what happens in Big Brother. There's social games, there's discussion, so why don't we make a discussion on this screen? So do you know what, because there isn't a hell of a lot going on in the house and we got to make this update better, let's bring on in Sam for the whole update. Come on in, Sam. Welcome. How are you doing, darling?
I'm doing okay.
Okay. Is this reflective of certain things that may or may not have gone down in Big Brother over the past week or so?
Yeah, mayhaps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mayhaps.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting week for BB fans all over.
It has. And we're going to take a moment to talk about all the Rachel jazz, because we finally got to see what happened in the Tuesday episode, the White Lotus special. I blame Mike White. Yeah, it's true. Listen, if Mike White had never made The White Lotus one of the greatest television shows of all time, then we wouldn't have lost.
Yeah, but I'm sure he is disappointed that the name of his baby has been used for this awful thing. That's
a good point. No, I don't blame Mike White. I love that show so much. Mike White, if you're watching, I will take a cameo spot on the next season.
I love you, Mike White.
We do. We love you, Mike White. And we're rooting for you on season 50. Yeah. But let's talk about Rachel's elimination. Sorry, sacrifice. The sacrifice, Sam. I got to call it by what it is. She wasn't evicted from the house. She was sacrificed from the house.
Yeah.
That's what we do now in Big Brother, apparently. We get to the jury stage and people are sacrificed from a hamster wheel in which you have to get a ball into a maze, and if you don't do it within 3 minutes and 30 seconds, then the entirety of the 2 months of gameplay that you've done goes to waste.
Awful. This is not my Big Brother. This is not our Big Brother. Like, this is a completely different show.
Yeah.
Completely different game. This is not the heart and the core of Big Brother at all.
It's not. So that's why I'm going to throw it to you first. I just want you to dump all your thoughts on all of us. Because I know you've got a lot of it, and a tear or two may have been shed from this one last night. So come here, Sam. I got you. It's all going to be okay. But yeah, I'm not joking, by the way.
I actually
like, genuine,
cry.
Guys. There was tears from Sam last night.
Yeah.
Bless you. But yeah. Sam, how are you feeling about this? Because I know there's a big question that comes up all the time, which is, a lot of people say, you know, if it was any other house guest, nobody would be complaining about it. And I want to say, I think there would still be complaints. I don't think it would be as vocal because it's not Rachel and she's got a lot of fans. But I mean, for me as an updater, I can confidently say if anybody had been sent out in that manner at this point, when I feel like they've all earned their spot.
Yeah.
And to go out by that is just...
It's wrong.
It changes the game we know and love, in my opinion. And yeah, I do hear what those people are saying when they're like, yeah, it wouldn't have been as vocal if it wasn't Rachel. And you're right. You're 100% right. But it's naive to think that people wouldn't look past the sacrifice or the fact that somebody gets sent out on a mini game rather than, you know, just the natural Big Brother selection as it goes on. So, Sam, info dump us, all your thoughts on what you're thinking.
I mean, so being a fan of the show for like 10 plus years, like this was heartbreaking, honestly. And yes, part of it was because it was Rachel, and I love Rachel a lot. But I do also think she was doing so well in the game, like never put up on the block. A winner not being put up on the block for this many weeks, it's like unheard of. And the fact that she got sent out by a freaking hamster wheel is honestly ridiculous. And it wasn't even about the social game either, because she was picked 4th, I think. Yeah, 4th. She wasn't even picked last. So that had nothing to do with her social game. Like, Morgan wanted her in. She wanted her to get it done early so that she'd be safe. But it's just, it's awful. Like,
I can understand, if I can just interject for a second, I can understand why the producers have tried to say it's still a social game, because they're trying to rub it in our face and say there was social stuff involved, but it's not as much as it usually would be. You're ripping away a big part of it. And to me, I think of this as, this is something that was done in Big Brother Reindeer games, which was not the Big Brother game we know. No. You know, it's not the summer game. It was a shortened, let's go into the house, then go sleep in a hotel and come back the next morning kind of a game, where you probably pre-gamed with your pre-relationships from all the alumni there, and that was already going to determine it there. But when it's the integrity of one season that is a normal Big Brother season, you have to stick by the normal rules. And I get we have Expect the Unexpected, but Expect the Unexpected has never been like completely ripping out the foundations of the game and going, hey, check out this thing here, you know.
Twists are supposed to like add something to the game we already have and shake it up a little bit. This twist, it like completely changed the structure of the game, which I'm just not happy about that, because in Big Brother, like, even if you have all these different kinds of twists, no matter what you throw in, at the end of the day, if you leave the house, you're supposed to have an opportunity to fight for it. You've always had a veto. Well, not always, but like... But
you still have a vote.
You have a vote.
You still have the chance to campaign for votes.
You have the chance to campaign, and it's just awful. I'm just in shock.
The biggest shock for me, obviously I haven't enjoyed losing Rachel at all, but you know, it's my job to keep going and doing all these things. But the thing that has shocked me the most is the absolute deathly silence all of a sudden amongst the fandom. How like there was a big uproar, then all of a sudden it's like everyone's just kind of said, okay, I know where I'm wanted, I know where I'm respected as a fan. And then I've never seen people jump ship like this before.
Yeah,
ever.
I mean, I can only think of like season 25 when people kind of dropped off, but it wasn't to this extreme. Like, people kind of dropped off slowly along the way, but it wasn't as much as this at all. And so I think to the folks out there who are saying we wouldn't be like this if it wasn't Rachel, or people wouldn't be like this, yes, you're right to some extent, but I do think there would be a really bad taste left in so many people's mouths, and I say that with my hand on my chest. And I know you do too. It just feels like, as fans of the game, of people who've been fans for a long time, because I've also seen so many Rachel haters or non-Rachel enjoyers also saying, like, I'm glad to see the back of her, but this doesn't sit right with me the way that it's happened. And that's where we'll find the middle ground and agree with one another. But I can understand why a lot of fans are upset. It kind of feels like the game we know and love has been changed, and I think that's what's resonated with a hell of a lot of fans, including you, Sam. And like the fact that the house guests in the house are talking about how they hated this and that it's not really Big Brother, and like they're venting all their frustrations out about this. Side note, I'm surprised that they're even showing us this on the feeds. I think they've tried cutting it more and more recently, but like the first couple days, I was like, I can't believe they're letting us see all of this. But if even the house guests are saying this isn't cool and this isn't the Big Brother I signed up for, you've got a huge problem on your hands. Like,
yeah,
that's really bad.
I just want to throw in a 2 cents for a second as a live feed updater, because I've been doing this, for years now. I have never known a Final 8 in which the gameplay is so non-existent.
It's usually Final 4 when that
Final
happens.
4, Final 5, because I know I've done this, like I said, multiple times. I get on at Final 4 and 5, and I'm like, it's one of those weeks where it's just going to be filler updates every single day. Because you got it, obviously, I'm here, I do it every single day, and I try to get the best moments possible, but it gets to a point where the best moments are, well, they sat down for dinner together, and then she brushed her teeth, and then he took a giant dump, and then, and that's about it. But here we are, Final 8, which is usually like the 16 house guests, 8 and 8.
It's usually when it ramps up at this point.
Right, or I feel like, the stakes start to build towards something big, but it felt like all stakes were ripped out, because with all the house guests showing their disappointment in this comes with another conversation that so many of them have been having, which is, what the hell is the point in us playing anymore when we could get taken out by a goddamn hamster wheel?
Right.
And that's tough to watch as a super fan. Myself, as a super fan, seeing house guests so bummed out and so distraught at a twist to the point where they've actually thought, what's the point of playing the game anymore?
I've never seen anything like it.
It's just, ugh. So, here we are, a Final 8. But there are still a few things to talk about. So we should. I say a few things, I literally mean 2.
Yeah. There's not been a lot.
How about we do what we usually do on Wednesdays? We'll do Sam's scenarios. Is next up. Sam,
it's so exciting.
It's gonna be so exciting, guys.
God. It's gonna go home.
I'm gonna wish you lots of luck here.
Thanks.
Because based on what I've been watching, there has been very little conversation regarding the vote, because everybody's just kind of moping around. Good luck. You got this. That's all I'm going to say. Good luck.
Thanks. Yeah, so I know we've heard a lot of the house guests not so happy with what's been going on. I think like a big part of this too was Rachel was like the center of the game, and a lot of these house guests kind of based their game off of it.
Because they were afraid of her.
I also think a lot of them were hoping that they could take the shot at Rachel and have that on their resume.
But no one really got it.
But nobody got it.
Ava's going to try and claim it, but...
They'll try to claim it, but that was not any of their moves.
No, that was the producers.
Yeah.
They buried Rachel.
Yeah, so like, I think all of these people are... Unless they do something big... Which, I don't even know how you can do something big with these 8 players.
The like big thing would be Keanu beasting out and making it to the end, but it's going to be very hard now.
But, like, again, like, some of the house guests have mentioned the challenge. And, listen, I love the challenge. I think the challenge is really fun to watch. But it's a different game.
It's its own show.
It's its own show. Yeah. Big Brother, it has a purpose. And when this show first started... It was completely about the social aspect of it. It was voted by the outside world. Like the winner.
Still is in the UK.
In the UK, yeah. So like the whole heart and the core of Big Brother is the social aspect. Yes, like you can win competitions to help you stay safe, but that's not the whole point of the game. That is the challenge. And challenge is great in itself, but there's no reason to have...
Yeah.
like multiple shows just like it, you know what I mean?
For sure.
It's rough.
It's rough, but yes, like we've discussed, it's bred an environment in which they haven't really been talking about the votes. So voting scenarios, should we start off with Ashley versus Will? You want to do that one first?
I mean, Ashley's going because everyone loves Will and everyone's connected to Will on a social and on a game level too. So that's a pretty easy one.
So, I mean, I guess you could argue that the social game is still mattering, I think, for the juries mainly, but in terms of active gameplay, I think people are just kind of beaten down because... They're feeling like, what's the point of making a big swing when big people are going to go out like that? But so Ashley in that scenario, let's go Keanu versus Ashley.
It's probably going to be Keanu. I know Keanu, he's got some people that have his back, but I just don't think it's like enough at this point.
I don't know. It genuinely, it's really hard because these people have not been talking game, and that's why it makes it even more difficult to say. But my gut would say Keanu as well, but it could swing Ashley. I just Too close to call. I think more talk's going to ramp up today.
Yeah.
It's not that it's too close to call. It's more that it isn't clear yet.
It's not. And I do know, like, Kelly and Lauren, I believe, had a conversation the last few days where they were talking about getting Keanu out. And, like, blindsiding him. Which would be all right for their resumes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something.
Yeah.
But
Kelly should get credit for it though, because Lauren will probably beat around the bush so much.
Exactly.
And then
Lauren can't make big moves.
If she gets to the final two, she'll be going, I did this and I did that and I did this, and everyone's gonna go, Did you? Because I remember the whole time you were just apologizing and asking people to make the decisions for you.
Right? Like in the episode, Lauren was telling Vinny, she's like, I do not want to pick Morgan. Like, I'm not going to pick Morgan. And at the end of it, she picked Morgan.
Yeah, and it was like, just Vince sprinkled his magic on. It blew my mind. I even tweeted, I was like, she is literally Vince's lapdog.
Yeah.
She was like, I do not want to pick Morgan. I need you to pick Morgan. I pick Morgan. Oh my God, use your own brain. Like, it's just...
And then she gets offended when people, like,
Why are people like think they can do whatever they want to me? Why do people think I'm such a pushover? Because you have shown them time and time again that you do nothing when people rile up against you or say, I want you to do this. You just shut and submit or roll like a dog on its back and go, yes, rub my belly, Vince. That's literally how...
Crazy. Like in the episode, she was saying, like, I just don't like how Vince is, like, pressuring me and I want to make decisions on my own. And then, like, 2 minutes later, she does what Vince wants. It's like, Lauren, that is why people push you around, because at the end of the day, you maybe fight back sometimes, but when you make that decision, you're not making it for yourself, you're making it for everyone else.
Wasted game. That's all I see. When I look at Lauren, I just see a wasted opportunity at trying to play for $750,000.
It's disappointing as a super fan.
Yeah.
Like,
because she calls herself
a super fan, which, like, every week I'm thinking less and less that she's actually a super fan.
It just blows my mind that Rachel and Janelle are apparently her favourite players. That's the one I keep bringing up. She doesn't play
like any of them.
No, she doesn't. And then the last scenario, I feel like this is pretty obvious, but Keanu versus Will.
Keanu is out.
Will's got the safest social game, I think.
I mean, people are so connected to Will. Like, I think Will is gonna make it really far. Like, I think he might either make it to the end or he might make it, like, this close.
Yeah, I feel like he could be a fourth placer, maybe somebody who you kind of just cut shy of finale night, because you kind of, everyone loves Will, and
Yeah.
So it could be one of those, but also he could be a third placer. I see him winning if he gets the final two.
He will.
I don't know. He's just too likable,
Yeah, and everyone really likes him. He plays a really good social game, and like, I think they might perceive him to be somebody who doesn't make a lot of moves, and he doesn't make the big flashy moves, but he plants seeds, he connects with all the house guests, he plays a really good social game. I do think he could win at the end, if he makes it, but I think they would be stupid to let him.
I wouldn't let Will be getting that close. He's too good.
With Rachel in the jury, and Rachel's gonna influence the jury.
Rachel will champion Will the whole way.
Yeah,
like
and
those two got along
whoever she
really
wants, well. She will.
Yeah.
She will campaign for them hard, and she will strong arm people.
But that's the thing, though. Like, because Vince will do the same stuff with Morgan and with Lauren if he gets there.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I feel like a lot of what we'll be looking out for over the next few weeks is the order in which people go to jury is definitely going to influence the end game.
The longer you're in jury, I think the more influence you have. If you are a person who will go to bat for people, and if you have a strong personality, if you're there from the beginning, you're going to have a huge influence.
And Rachel's made the jury house Rachel's house now. It's because she's gone so early in the game. It's crazy how I say early, yet there's 19 or less than 19 days left. It
feels early for Rachel.
It feels early because that was 9th place, and then they were like, by the way, there's less than 3 weeks left in this game, and I'm like, what now?
It's so crazy. I'm seeing a lot of different theories. I mean, I've seen when we first heard about it on the feeds, like, so many people were saying, oh, it's an elimination. Oh, it's a sacrifice. So maybe that means it's a twist where she can get herself back in the house. But it's like, we only have 3 weeks left. There's no way that they're letting somebody back in the house with this little time left.
And she's done interviews with the press.
She's done interviews with the press. And I just don't see it happening, unfortunately.
No, I don't either.
I did see somebody write like a breakdown of how they think the next few weeks are gonna go, and I think that one is a little more accurate, where there will be an elimination every week.
All right, I'm out. I'm done.
And an eviction.
I'm done. Rename it TV Talks with Sam, because I am absolutely done.
I know, I'm not a fan of it either, but
I'm not coming back.
All right, TV Talks with Sam.
Now, it wouldn't be a Big Brother 27 update without an update on Vince and Morgan. Of course, they continue to get closer and closer, and it's making us feel more uncomfortable and more uncomfortable. Oh boy, this next one, you know what's coming.
Mm-hmm. I've seen it, yes.
Yeah, you saw it. So yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit of audio like we did the other day with the Kelly and the Dead Bugs thing. It's quite hard to make out, so we'll descramble it at the end for you. But set the scenario: they're basically in the bedroom together, and they are kind of playfully saying "I love you" to one another. You know, just platonic things that you do with your friends.
Yeah.
And then they say it once, and then you drop it. No, they didn't drop it. It was say it like you mean it. Say it to who? I love you, Vince. It was just like... And this was all over again, probably Morgan getting riled up over Vince spending time with Lauren.
Yep.
She's very, very jealous and insecure is my what I see on her, because also she then, in the same conversation, she called Vince clingy, and I was like, she's like projecting.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the word that's coming to mind. And it's like, she is so insecure and does all these things, but she's still saying to Vince, oh, you know. So Vince, I'll tell you what, Vince might not be clingy, but he's pathetic. That I'll tell you for sure. I really feel sorry for Kelsey, his girlfriend, or hopefully now ex-girlfriend, if she knows what's right.
Better.
If she knows what's right for her. But yeah, let's read out, or not read out. Let's take a listen to this lovely romantic platonic audio. You ready, Sam? Want to do the honors? You want to press the button? Well, that was very muffled because they were talking under sheets and whatnot. They went under the sheets together just before people get carried away with that.
Wouldn't be surprised though.
Wouldn't be surprised. Tune in next week on TV Talks with Tom. But the whole I love you, what? Tell it like you mean it.
Look me in the eyes when you say it.
Look me in the eyes. What's your name? I love you, Sam. That's... Platonic things? You ever done that with a friend, Sam?
No.
No?
And
I thought that was a normal thing people did with their friends.
I would not even dream of it if I was in a relationship, to like be like, say it like you mean it. Look in my eyes when you say it. Like, are you kidding me? And like they were talking the other day about like how like, oh, I wouldn't do anything like cheating. This is not cheating or anything. Like,
God forbid. I love you, say it like you mean it. Well, I genuinely thought that was a thing friends say to one another.
Yeah.
So I've got to make some apologies to you right now, because this is something I do regularly with my friends. And I thought it was normal behaviour. That is all of your live feed updates and discussion for today, folks. We tried to make it as entertaining as possible on a kind of more boring day in the house. Yeah, it's the mission. As long as we put one smile on your face, that's a win. But yes, thank you so much for watching, everybody. What a great job Sam did. Can we just get a round of applause for lovely Sam for a second? I'm so proud. And well done for coming on and doing a full update with me. I am really proud of you. That would be fun, right? Listen, Sam brightens everyone's day up when Sam comes on. So it was a no-brainer to have the lovely Sam on. So we've got a few super thanks, but first of all, I'm going to remind you all that the PO box is open. We had so much fun doing that mail video, and the next mail video, it's going to be as good as what you guys put into it. You know, whatever you guys send in, that's what is going to make the video is good, average, amazing, whatever you guys put into it. So we would love to hear from you with the address on screen right now. We'd love to see a postcard, a package, whatever you want to send. We'll open it up on the next mail video. So we would love to hear from you. So super thanks before we close things out. Y'all came through with the super thanks yesterday because I told y'all how we didn't get any in the previous video, and then y'all were like, okay, I got you, Tom. So we're gonna read through these right now. First up is the wonderful Jess is a mess, who is now a patron on the channel. So big shout out to Jess. Thank you so much, Jess. And Jess says, thank you so much for keeping us updated. Can't wait for your reaction to tonight's episode. Yeah, we hope you enjoyed our little reaction at the beginning. We were honest about it, I think.
Yeah, it was in one word I would say
shit.
Yes, that's so true, but heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking shit. That's what it was.
Heartbreaking shit.
Thank you. It takes two. Okay, thank you, Jess. Next up, we've got the wonderful Triple DNA who says, thanks, enjoy a coffee. I certainly will. Thank you ever so much. We got Sam Mimican drinking some coffee over there. See, this is why we have Sam on the channel, just so we've got additional things like this. See, the channel isn't complete without things like that. So thank you so much, Sam, and thank you, Triple DNA. Next up, we've got David Kushmar who says, hi Tom, you should do more takes on WWE often besides just Big Brother. You should do some sports shows on your channel as well too. Hey, maybe that's a spin-off. That would be like sport talks with, I don't know, we'd figure something out. That would boost your channel and get more subscribers. Also do movie reviews. I've thought about that from time to time. As Big Brother goes, I think it's going to be Vince versus Keanu at the end of the game for the Big Brother crown. That's if he gets through this week. Thank you so much, David Kushmore. Next up we have Connie C. Okay, so Connie C says, thanks so much for the updates. You're the bright spot of the day. Certainly not these live feeds. That's funny. So sorry this season has come to this level. I am too. Connie, I appreciate you. We appreciate you. And it was lovely hearing from you in the mail video. You are amazing. Sending so much love to you. Connie. Next up, we've got, I'm just going to say it this time, we've got Bitchy. And Bitchy says, you're the best. Thanks. From Nina, not too bitchy anymore. Well, thank you ever so much. Glad to know you're not as bitchy now. I appreciate you. Next up, we've got the wonderful Soldier Girl. Soldier Girl says, you are the only reason I am still watching. I'll take that. That's high praise. That's a good compliment. Yeah. I'll take that. Thank you so much, Soldier Girl. We appreciate you. Next up, we've got the great Susan Nelson. Susan Nelson says, thanks. We say thank you, Susan Nelson. You are wonderful. And next up, we've got Super Christian Meworld, who says, people like Lauren... I know it's going to be a good take already. People like Lauren are not supposed to be cast on Big Brother. Why the hell did you win that HOH comp? See, I've submitted my application for this season and was rejected. And frankly, I'm okay with that. But my spot's sacrificed for Lauren. It's too soon to use the word sacrificed. I'm seething. The drama I would bring in that house, it would have salvaged this season, even with Rachel eliminated. Wow, that's bold. Listen, if you get cast one day, you gotta hold up to that. Also, you didn't get a super thanks in the last video. Humph. YouTube, stop shadow banning my comments. It's so weird. I've had a couple of other people come to me say, Tom, I haven't been able to send super thanks in. And I literally, I don't even know. It's not like just a single channel thing, because creators, we don't control any of that stuff. It's all on YouTube, so I have no clue what's going on there. It annoys me too. And it says, update, okay Tom, if you can read this, that's version 2 of my original super comment chat, and it tells me they shadow banned that too. I have a lot to say about Ava and Kelly, but now I can't. I'll tell you what, I'll use my imagination. Thank you ever so much, Super Christian Meworld. I appreciate you. And then we've got Shanda Bar. Thank you so much, Shanda. Shanda says, thank you for all the info you give us and doing it with comedy and laughter. It's my pleasure. It's absolutely my pleasure. I try to make it fun when the live feeds aren't so fun. That's my goal, and I'm sticking to it. So thank you so much, Shanda. Next up, the wonderful, Erin M. Ray, thank you so much, Erin. Erin says, thanks from Brad, Erin and Poppy. Brad, Erin and Poppy, you guys, of course, sent in stuff on the mail video, and it was so lovely to hear from you guys. I am just, I'm sending so much love to both you guys, but especially Poppy. Poppy. Both of us are absolutely enamoured with Poppy, and we appreciate all three of you guys. So sending so much love and a woof woof to Poppy. Thank you so much, Erin, Brad and Poppy. And then last but certainly not least, we've got the great Kimberly the Goat. And Kimberly the Goat says, so sorry I got such a late start on the super thanks. I absolutely hated that you didn't get any super thanks on the last video. That was an absolute travesty. All the work you guys do to keep us updated. I hate that I was one of the ones that didn't take the time to leave super things when I should have. No, don't be silly. Don't worry. No, listen, that's going to be natural when days come up there or none come through. And don't beat yourself up over it. Seriously, I just appreciate the fact you've sent one here. But I want you to know you're very much appreciated for all that you do. Have a great day. Well, you are wonderful. That's very, very kind. I'm sending love to you. And both me and Sam are waving at Luna Rose right now. Hi, Luna. Hi, Luna. We're sending so much love to both of you. Thank you so much, Kimberly. But that's all we've got time for today, folks. We thoroughly hope you all enjoyed this update. You're getting ready to do the ending with me. I can see that's what you're looking at me for. She's like, she's preparing up for it. Okay, so here we go. Are you ready, Sam?
Yep.
Okay. We hope that you're all staying safe, staying positive, and staying healthy out there. And remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey.
And Sam Vasey.
Good night.